Hi, I'm Carrie and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of my Denise Linn decks. These decks are older, except this one, and I'll look in the book for the copyright of that. But I'll show you what's similar about them, what I like about each one, and I guess how they fit into my practice. So let's get started. So the first two I'm going to talk about are her Gateway Oracle cards and the Sacred Traveler Oracle. And the biggest difference right off the bat between the two of them is one is 44 cards and the Sacred Traveler is 52 cards. I've had this one. This was my very first one of Denise Linn's decks. I don't know if she has any ones older than this. I think this one came out in 2012. Yeah, 2012, and I think the Sacred Traveler's around 2017. This is the Gateway Oracle, and this one is the Sacred Traveler, and yes, I'm in frame. Okay, let's turn them over. That would be nice so you could actually see the cards. Another difference between these two decks is the Sacred Traveler, the bigger deck, is on matte cardstock. It's really nice cardstock. It's not, well, look at me saying that and they're sticking together. It sticks together a little bit, but not as bad as some of those matte cardstocks that Hay House was coming out with that were sticking together. But the Sacred Traveler, the purple one, is one I feel that has more of a colder month, wintertime vibe to it. And the Gateway Oracle, I feel the exact opposite, that it is more springtime. I love using this one in the spring. Spring or summer, it could be either one. The colorings are very similar. I think they're both very pretty. I love the images on both of them. Absolutely love the images on both. And the Gateway Oracle has your title of the card, Emerging into Grace, or your key phrase, whatever. And then the phrase at the bottom, I feel is more of a mantra style phrase, like emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. Where the Sacred Traveler, it also, of course, has the key words phrase at the top. And then at the bottom, it says walk in beauty, where I don't view this more in the mantra style, but just like an added, an add-on to the title. At least that's how I see it. Oh my gosh, look look at this, how this like almost fits together with these clouds puffy like that. And it's just like they beautiful, beautiful together. These two girls, they look like they could be the same person. I just love them. Oh, look at this one, where she's like opening, the Phoenix is opening, almost like the same person, coming into power, transformation. I mean, I didn't plan this out. It just so happens to be working out this way. It's very synchronistic, I guess. So, but yeah, I use these as like to focus on the energy or whatever of a reading. I've used them as a wrap-up message for the end of a reading. I've done it both ways. I will tell you when we get to the guidebook what I like about the guidebook for this one compared to this one. I don't have anything complaints about the guidebook in this one. It's just the like journal prompts or whatever that she adds into this book I love. absolutely love it. So, do you have either one of these decks? And if you do, how do you use them? I should have picked some tarot to go with that, but you know, I always have these thoughts after the fact, never before. So I've used them with any tarot, really. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily pair it with like a vampire tarot or, you know, something like that, but I think it's pretty general where you could use it with any. Now, I can tell you her Sacred Forest and Sacred Destiny can definitely be used with any tarot at all. So, and I'm just going to flip really quickly through these last few cards. And then I will show you the guidebook. Okay, where did I put the, oh, here they are. Okay, so the Gateway Oracle, stepping into stillness, it's alphabetical order. So there's no numbers or anything like that. And then she has there's a little tiny black and white picture, stepping into stillness. Then the mantra of the card is also on here. Then she has the card meaning. Take a moment to enter into the silent, deep place within you. Be still, let everything go, and so on and so on. Then on the back of the page, the universe wants you to know deep within you is an inner sanctuary. Having this inner peace, however, doesn't mean that there isn't chaos or disharmony around you, and then so on. Now, here's what I like about the Gateway Oracle cards. In this deck or guidebook, she has questions to ask yourself. What do I need to stop or surrender in my life? How can I enter into my inner stillness? As I become still, what will expand in my life and what will contract? I use these as a tarot spread, basically. So if I pull this card, I journal my own feelings about it, obviously. And then I look in the guidebook to see what questions that she has put with this meaning. And then I use my tarot. And I either pick one, two, or I've sometimes used all of the questions that she has had. And then I pull the tarot for those in regards to this energy. And it really gives fabulous readings. I mean, I wish all guidebooks were like that. I really do. So, hint, hint. Deck creators make all guidebooks like this. I really enjoy that. I like having those questions to ask yourself. And then, like I said, pulling the tarot out and looking at the whole scope of the reading that way, bridged from this energy. Okay, so this one is also in alphabetical order. And, okay, in the flow, and then she has everything is smooth and sailing, just like on the card. Then she has the card meaning, let go of the shore, enter the flow. You're moving into a period of gracious ease and flow, and so on. Then she comes down to the sacred traveler wants you to know. It's not always easy to let go of the shore. However, this card is urging you to take a risk and let go. When you are truly in the flow, you don't need to push or exert effort to make things happen. You can flow around any obstacle and so on and so on. But it does not have any of the questions like this one. And yes, I know you could, always make up your own, like, what do I need to let go of to enter this flow, and or what do I need to embrace in order to have smooth sailing. You could always create your own just around the title and the phrase on the card. I I'm lazy. I'm kidding. But I don't know. Like I said, I like a lot that there is these journal prompts in here. So let me know what you think about that. If you have this deck and do you use it that way? And if not, is something like that, would that sway you one way or another over picking between these two decks? Okay, so the next two decks that I'm going to show side by side are her Sacred Destiny Oracle and the Sacred Forest Oracle. And they're both 52 cards. They're both on matte cardstock, both by Hay House. And I think that's all right off the bat. So these are the backs of the Destiny, Sacred Destiny, and these are the backs of the Sacred Forest. Okay. And I did pull out some tarot cards, so we will compare them later. So my go-to between these two decks is always the Sacred Forest. I have path worked both of the decks, different cards in both of the decks, I should say. And if you've never path worked, it's basically where you meditate on the card to step into the imagery to see what the card and the images, once you step within it, is going to tell you. And I like using both of these for that effect. I like the Sacred Forest more, but like I said, I've done it with both of them. I know a lot of people are drawn to the Sacred Destiny and therefore had said that they didn't need the Sacred Forest because they felt that they were too similar. But I don't see them that way. On the Destiny one, I'm going to drop the Sacred. So on the Destiny one, you just get the keyword at the bottom. And on the Forest one, you get the card title and then a keyword underneath that. And then I'll show you the differences in the guidebook. But I was thinking about, when I was getting ready to do this video, why I was more drawn to the Forest than the Destiny one. And I think it's because it's cohesive. I know several people, when I had watched different walkthroughs, had an issue with this photo manipulation and these people that are supposed to, I guess, look like the spirits of whatever. And they had some issues with the way that looked. And that doesn't really bother me because I see it more of an energy to tap into than just like this or this person. But what I like is everything on these cards has something to do in regards to traveling around a forest. The crystal cave, the waterfall that you come upon, you know, as you're walking through. Or even these roses that you stumble across and that are, you know, there, or the part of the forest with the snow. I could just see myself emerging through the different areas of the forest in this deck. Where the Destiny deck, I don't feel like flows together, but I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but they're all different places. and they're all just kind of, you know, random different places. You got them from the mountains to the beach, to like this magical type garden. You know, you're not all in one type of landscape, and maybe that's what turns some people off in regards to the forest. But yeah, I like that. I like the cohesiveness, like I said, of the forest. But I don't have any complaints against the Sacred Destiny either. I really don't. The Sacred Destiny has a thicker cardstock than the forest does. So I will say that. Power and strength. Okay. So, let's see the guidebook. All right. So, opportunity, this is still alphabetical order. Little picture of the card. Moon through pine trees describes the image. Then there is an italicized part, and it's basically a description of the image. An occasional owl hoot and the song of a solo coyote punctuate the stillness in the forest as the traveler walks through the pines. Light from a waning moon filters down through the canopy of needles and cascades across the forest floor, and so on. And then what the sacred landscape wants you to know. Gifts from the universe are ready to cascade into your life. Abundance, health, longevity, vitality, joy are flowing to you, and so on. That's the guidebook for the destiny. And for the forest, it's by the numbers. 24. The meandering pathway. These do not have images. Then there's this little italicized. As you saunter down the pathway, you are not sure what is around the next corner, but you are relishing the moment. You gaze at the interplay of light and dark of the leaves and the trees and inhale the fresh forest air. All is well, and so on. Then it says, when life presents you a meandering path rather than a straight shot to a goal, you can feel frustrated. You might bemoan the fact that the path seems aimless and roundabout and that you can't see what's ahead. On the other hand, you can just enjoy the voyage, and so on. And then it comes to the spirit of the meandering pathway. Says, everything falls into place when you don't resist the flow of the meandering pathway of life. Allow the path to take you where you need to go. So if you wanted to just come to the guidebook and jump right to that to get a quick key energy to the card, you can do that. And that makes that really quick in here if you didn't want to read all the other things. So that is the two of these. Let me know if you have either one, if you think you can fit both of them into your practice or so on, and what you use them with. And I'm going to gather up the tarot and we're going to compare these in just 1 second. Okay, hopefully I can get all of these in to frame. Okay, let's try it this way. So I went ahead and I pulled out 3 tarot decks. And the first one is the Tarot of Mystical Moments. And I'm going to set a card next to that. Let's see if that works. Okay, let's move that. So this is what it would look like next to this tarot. And we've got Gateway Oracle, Forest Oracle, Destiny Oracle, Traveler Oracle. So that is, and I'm hoping that these are all showing the best I can get them in frame. Now see, I think this one looks lovely with that. The forest, I think, is beautiful with that card. Let's see. Yeah, I can see how this works with the Tarot of Mystical Moments. Look at that. Yeah, I can see how these could work together. Okay, let's try another one. So I grabbed a few cards from the Everyday Witch. Tarot. And let's see. The Everyday Witch I kind of like with the Traveler. Let's see another card. Yeah, I like the Everyday Witch with the Traveler. I don't like it with the Forest or the Destiny, but I like see where these characters could like fit into these places. So yeah. What do you think? That's the Everyday Witch. Let's see what other one I have. I grabbed my new... I wish you could see this table. I mean, it's crazy. The amount of stuff on here. Okay, this is my new Guardian Angel tarot. Let's see here. Let me check. Oh, yeah, you can see that. Okay. So I like the Forest with it. The Destiny doesn't look too bad, and neither does the Gateway. Yeah, I don't like the Destiny with it. I could see using the Gateway with it. But I don't like Destiny with it. And this one's I don't know, let me see if I can get out of the earth. Let's see what the water looks like. Whoops, wrong one, wrong pile. Yeah, that's not too bad. Now the water suit looks better with the Destiny when we get to that. Still, I'm liking the Gateway. Let's pull some more. I haven't used this deck yet, can you tell? There's the air suit. I told you I'm not good at walkthroughs. Okay. Yeah, I could see it. Still not fond of this one with it, but I could see, I think, using the other three with it. Okay, so that is the guardian angel. And I've got my dream visions right here on the table because I have been using it. So let's use this one. Okay. Just double checking. Okay. I think even though the coloring is kind of similar with this, because these entities on these cards give me such an otherworldly vibe, I have a hard time relating to this image with this. I hope that makes sense. I mean, like this card would be fine, but then you get like that being on there and then look at these. No, but I could definitely relate this to, or use this with the Destiny card or Oracle. Geez, always. The Destiny Oracle or even the Forest. I mean, the coloring, like I said, goes well, but I don't know. It's not my jam. I'll just say that. I have one more on the table. Hopefully I won't make too much noise grabbing it. And this is another one I had out because I'm doing readings with it. And it is the Tarot of Light, formerly the Art of Love tarot. I've got to resituate this because these are huge. Okay. Push them up, push them up. Okay. I do not like the forest with this one. Nope. Not at all. I like these two with it. And the jury is still out on the Destiny of whether or not I like that one. Yeah, definite no to the forest. Yes to Gateway and Sacred Traveler. And iffy to Destiny. Oh, that looks good together. Yeah, Destiny's an iffy one, but I like these two with it. Okay, I think that's it. So let me know what you have. Let me know if you have any of her decks. Let me know how you use them. Did seeing all of the decks out side by side, did that sway you one way or another to want to get one of these decks where maybe you didn't think that it fit into your practice before. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Thanks so much for watching and stopping by. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, bye.